Welcome back to Overworked, a series about living with somebody with TBI and whatever. And this person that I live with also has food insecurity. So I have a shit ton of food right now, which is fine. We're not complaining. Food is food. So tonight for dinner, I'm making spaghetti with meat and sauce. I have the pasta water from lunch that I'm just going to get boiled back up. Then I'll cook the pasta. But this meat has actually been in the slow cooker for about almost 5 hours now. I've got an hour and 5 minutes left. And the purpose of cooking the meat in my slow cooker was a two-part process. One, it cooks my meat for dinner. And two, it makes a beef broth that I can use to then make a soup or just have broth later on this week, because where I moved to, Central Georgia, is very cold. It's starting to get to be fall weather because it's October-ish. So it's been really cold in the mornings and really cold at night. So this, like let's say later, I'm watching TV and I get cold. I can always warm that broth up and have it, or it might even still be warm, so I can have that to warm me up. And it just makes something good to have for fall. And because it doesn't really have anything my dogs can't have in it, I can always drizzle it on top of their food later. So it serves a purpose. And let's say we don't eat all the meat and pasta tonight. I can put it in Tupperware and have it for leftovers for lunch. And with as much food and meat, there's going to be lots of cooking with Spax. So that'll be great. You guys want to see what's crying? Come here, Papa. Come on. Up, up. Up, up. Up, up. Show yourself. Up, up. Up, up. Come here. Hey. Come here. Hey. Come. Come on. Get up here. Ladies and gents, this is Diesel. German short-haired pointer off. You're not going outside. So they'll be cooking with Spax coming up. I don't have many things, but we're going to make stuff with what I have. So that being said, there's going to be a link tree under this that has Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App. If you want to see these videos get better, or you just want to help, that is a good way. Please remember that it is never a requirement to pay to be my fan. Also, just by sharing this video, you are helping. Ooh. Also in that link tree is a link to Pixnmore, which you're going to see a lot more of this upcoming weeks while I'm making videos. Like Friday, I'm getting ready to film my video for Counting On because I'm going to be listening to another book. I'm doing a book review on my Patreon, which is $5 for an early book review. Diesel baby, stop! So there's that too. And all of this goes towards you guys and making the videos better. Making an office to make the videos for you guys, with the exceptions of cooking for Spax. That's going to be in my kitchen. And it just goes back to being you guys and savings and just everything. Because I'm hearing a lot of YouTubers go, it's expensive. I hire editor. I'm not hiring an editor, nor am I hiring a writer. I will write when I can and edit when I can, which might take a minute. There's 61 of you, so thanks for that. Stop, buddy. But I'm going to make the best of what I got. So I'll make my best with what I have. So in the next clip, I will show you how I'm going to put the pasta and the sauce together. For sauce tonight, I'm using ragu. So it'll kind of be and then we're going to make this whole deal on a cooking with Spax. But this is just an overworked video to show you we're still here. So we're going to use some of this to mix with the meat, to mix with the pasta. And it'll be a quick, easy, effective dinner. I've got an hour until my slow cooker is done. I will see you then. So I have about 5 minutes left on my slow cooker. So what I'm gonna do is pull the meat and put it into my pan. Once again, this is part of the overwork series. It's not a cooking this back. So the nice thing about my slow cooker is it doubles as a rice cooker. It's the Aroma Professional Plus, in case you were wondering. So it comes with some very helpful tools. I'm going to try not to get a whole lot of this broth in here because I want to save that for later, as specified in the last clip. Spack, why are you putting the meat that's already cooked into a pan? Well, I am going to mix it with some ragu so I can have some nice meaty spaghetti sauce. And I do want to get some pork to do this way too. With one exception. I'm going to make barbecue. I'm going to get a shit ton of barbecue. I'm going to make pulled pork because this came out so good. And if you guys choose to support this video by donating money, really, is that all the meat? Really, that's all the meat? Huh. Oh. Aha! It's not all the meat. So once I have fished out all the meat, a little closer to Alex being home, I will start the sauce. I'm not worried about the amount of meat because it's just going to shred into the sauce anyways. It's going to look a little something like this, which if I can stop freaking eating it will help plenty. But other than that, I now have a very flavorful broth. So I hope you were seasoning your broth while you were doing it. So I have a very flavorful broth, and I put some Cajun seasoning in here so that it would be flavorful. Okay, that's all the meat, and I'm gonna let that sit for the next 2 minutes. I'm gonna put this on the stove. I'm gonna start shredding with a fork before I put the sauce in, and it'll be plenty to eat. So I will see you in the next clip after we've cooked the spaghetti and the sauce, and I'll show you how we're gonna put it all together. So this is what dinner looks like all put together. Not a lot of sauce. You don't need a lot of sauce. Don't like a lot of sauce on my spaghetti anyways. So it's got meat and pasta. And then this is your broth that we spent 5 hours today making. Ooh, that is steamy. But there is my broth that I spent 5 hours making and all the skimmings from it. Now, the thing about the Aroma Professional, I don't know if all rice cookers have this, but I have this thing that I have to keep empty. So, but there is my stock that I spent 5 hours making, or my broth, whatever you want to call it. And here's my very flavorful dinner.